Hi guys, I'm Pavan Bisamala. Welcome back to my channel, and those of you who are watching me for the first time, I am Pavan Bisamala. I'm a third year BTech student at Mahindra University, Hyderabad. So in this video, I'm going to talk about one such interesting topic about college budgeting as a student. I've recently put up a poll on my Instagram saying which topic should I make a video first. This was the most voted topic. So I thought let's make a video on this and then let's upload it on YouTube as soon as possible. So without wasting any second, let's dive right into the video and make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. And also follow me on Instagram and also on LinkedIn for more value. So let us take three types of people, okay? Number one, who takes money from their parents whenever he or she uses it or whenever the money is over. Like, for example, if I take 5,000 rupees for this particular week, then after it's done, I ask them, I call them and ask them for another 5,000, another 10,000 rupees or whatever it is. Okay. So these are one type of people. So number two, who take fixed amount of money from their parents. Okay. Let it be 5,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees or 15,000 rupees per month. This is fixed for them. Okay. The first one, it's not really fixed. The first kind of person is not really fixed amount of money. It's like whenever the money is over, you call your parents, you ask them for money, right? So after this, there is a third kind of person. Okay. So you might be thinking, okay, there is one person who takes when the money is over. There is another person who takes fixed amount of money each and every month. Third person is the one who pays his own college fees or, who takes care of him financially. Whatever he does, wherever he goes, he doesn't ask money from his parents, right? He takes care of himself. So these are the three types of people. I'm going to take everybody's example and I'm going to tell you how can you budget, okay, the money which you're getting by the examples I've taken. Okay. So moving on to the first child or first person, as I've said, he's not taking fixed amount of money. He is taking whenever the money gets over, right? So suppose I'm the person. Suppose I take 5,000 rupees for this week. Okay. Whatever the mentality is, generally in college, you do have a lot of expenses, right? You go out with your friends, you order food, you roam here and there. So there are spendings, right? As a college student. So here, if you're taking 5,000 rupees for the first week, okay? So let's divide it into 4 weeks per month. So 5,000, 5,000, 5,000 and 5,000. Okay. I'm just taking the ideal way, thinking that you're going to spend 5,000 rupees per week, which is going to make 20,000 per month, but you're taking 5,000 rupees per week. Okay. Let's take it as this way. Right. So what you can do is in that 5,000 rupees, you can keep aside 4,000 rupees for your spending. That another 1,000 rupees you're gonna invest in stocks or in mutual fund. But see, if you're taking money, whenever the money gets over, mutual fund is not a right idea, because if you have the SIP or if you're doing the one-time lump sum investment, there are two types of mutual fund, right? I've explained this in the investing video. You can watch it right here if you haven't watched it, right? So coming back, you cannot put a mutual fund or an SIP or a lump sum, whatever it is, because you're taking money from your parents whenever it's done, whenever it's over. So now what you can do is that 1,000 rupees you can invest into Indian stocks, right? Via Grow or via IND Money, or there are many apps. Or you can also invest into US stocks by these apps too. Okay, I use IND Money for US stocks and I use Grow for Indian stocks. Okay, so you can use those, right? And then the following week, if the money is over, if the 4,000 rupees you have left aside for your spending, if that is over, then you call your parents, you ask for another 5,000 or whatever, whichever amount you want to ask. In that, again, you take out 1,000 or 2,000 and put that in the stock again. This is one option if you are, asking money whenever it's over. I do not personally prefer this option because I have done this option and it's not that good, right? So moving on to the second kind of person who takes money fixed from his parents each and every month, right? So when this person, suppose let's say I take 10,000 rupees, okay, per month from my parents, and then this 10,000 I hope you guys know the 50-30-20 rule. 50% for the needs, 30% for your wants, and 20% you invest. I hope everyone knows this. If you don't know, this is the general rule that people tend to follow. But as you're a college going student, I believe this rule has to be modified a bit, right? So I'm going to tell you the rule which you should follow as a college student. Okay, so if you're taking 10,000 rupees per month from your parents, okay, so 5,000 rupees you can keep to spend per month. 3,000, the another 3,000 from, excluding that 5,000, you have another 5,000 left, right, with you. So from that 5,000, you take 3,000 rupees and you invest it, right? And you are left with 2,000 rupees from this 5,000 rupees. After you have used that 3,000 rupees for investing, you have 2,000 left, right? So this 2,000, you save it. You take another bank account or whatever you want to do, you do. But I prefer people should have two bank accounts. One where you spend, or when the money goes out, you spend wherever you're going, and the other bank account is for saving. If you follow this, let's say every month you're taking 10,000, you do it for 2 years, just for 2 years, right? You would have saved 48,000 rupees and you would have invested 72,000 rupees. Does that blow your mind? 72,000 you have invested, and you never know how much that will grow into, right? If you're keeping a fixed amount, if you're taking a fixed amount from your parents, if you want to invest 3,000 rupees per month, like as I said, you must do an SIP, because it is gonna auto debit from your bank account whenever you take. You can set the date whenever you want to. Suppose 20th every month, you're taking the money from your parents on 19th, 28th it's gonna get debited, the 3,000 is gonna get debited. You send the 2,000 rupees to another bank account if you have, and then the 5,000 is left for your spending, right, for the whole month. So this is the ideal and one of the best ideas you can do as a college student, where you will be saving more, where you will be investing and also spending in a limit. Right, you would not be wasting money as much, because you have the age, because you have the brain, because you have the time, because you have everything. You can just learn and spend, or learn and invest, learn and save, learn how to save, learn how to invest. If you do not know anything, watch my videos, as I said, which is related to all of these. I'll put that there. Please do watch it, and I hope you guys like that video too. Now coming on to the third person, as I said, he does not take any money from his parents. He spends his own money himself. There are very less people who actually do keep their own expenses, because it's like most of them take money from their parents, right, as a college student. But some people who do freelancing, who have their own agency, which is going pretty decent, and they wish that they spend their own money, they don't want to ask their parents. These are the type of people, right? Let's say 10,000 again, right? He can do the same thing as I said earlier. 5,000 for spending, 3,000 for investing, 2,000 for saving. Now this guy has an extra on himself. You could say extra burden on himself, because he is earning the money himself and he knows the value, how to spend, where to spend, because each and every rupee will be precious for him, because he has worked his blood and sweat to earn that single rupee or whatever it is, right? So if you can compare, the second person and the third person are slightly different, because the second person takes money from his parents, the third person gives his everything to earn that money and spends it wisely. He has that, a second thought while he's spending his money, right? So that's the difference. That's what makes you understand the value of money. Until you earn it yourself, until you earn that single rupee, that single 1,000 or 2,000, 3,000, 10,000 per month, you wouldn't get the value of money. Personal experience. This is my personal experience, honestly. If you guys want to listen to my story, you can look at the video I'm putting right here. That is about my journey, and you can watch the video right there. And if you guys have enjoyed this video and learned something really fun and interesting from this video, please do subscribe to my channel, and also follow me on Instagram and also on LinkedIn, as I said, for more value. Thank you for watching.